remember being 13 and decided that I didn't really know who I was. Had a little bit of an identity crisis as a young teenager growing up here, and growing up being gay in South Taranaki was not easy. So there were no really role models at that point in my life on how to behave and what my tuakiri was meant to be. We weren't raised to speak Māori or anything. Right now I'm the first in 4 to 5 generations to speak Māori. I knew that I was gay, I knew that I was young, I knew that I was Māori, but my skin is very pale, so I can't be that Māori. So it was sort of caused a whole lot of things going on. I remember being 13 and just making the decision that I wanted to start learning te reo Māori. I started to learn all of these different karakia and waiata of our people, but also the teachings that came with them. And I was very fortunate to have that. That sort of fixed my identity crisis I was going through. I huri taku tuakiri, mai te tuakiri takata puhi kiri mā nei, ki taku tuakiri Māori ake nei, taku taranakitanga, taku ngārue hinitanga, ko taku parihakatanga tēnā, te parihakatanga o ngā mātua tupuna. It wasn't easy. I would constantly be met with stereotypes forced on me. There was no role models growing up, so I didn't have any gay uncles or aunties at the time. All I really had was American TV, because even at that point, New Zealand TV didn't have any. So we really only had Americans, was portrayed like the stereotype of the bitchy gay that loves shopping, that acts very feminine and everything like that. That's actually not who I am, but I was that person for a long time, because people expected that of me, and parts of me enjoyed it, so that was okay. Ina ka raru au, he re ngaro a wairua nei, i te iwa a tinana nei, ka hoki tōtika ai au ki ngā poi, ki ngā karakia o neera. Kei reira ngā kura I huna I waihotia mai ngā mātua tupuna, hei oranga mo tātou. He tauira pai te poi heata, te tihi whiti kei roto, kaha ua au ki te rā whiti I taku mokopapa I te kaha rongo o te mamai, I te a wanga wanga. When I was getting ready to get my matora at Waiokura, it was crazy. I had so many thoughts going through my head about, what are people going to think of me? He tino tohu o te tāne tēnā, and am I tāne enough? Am I brown enough? E rā katoa. And it was all just going through my own head, as I think we should be doing that to ourselves. That's healthy. But the healthy part of that is finding the way to understand those thoughts. So I hoki tōtika ai au ki te whiti, tēnei I roto I te poihiata, ka ki mai, tēnei au e te motu nei, ko te ki mai o te ao nei, kia hoa atu o na hara ki te rangi, hau tina, hau, hara mai te taonga. So in that, I just knew, me tuku taku katoa ki te rangi. Waiho mā tāwhiri, waiho mā rongo mā e rā hara ka kawe atu, kia tai pai mai tēnei taonga mōku. And so e te iwa ka hoki au ki ngā whiti pērā, ngā kura I huna. I think one thing that's sort of lost a lot within us is that we are born to serve our people. In our hapori, in our iwi, in our hapu, in our marae, in our wānau. Whatever level you want to look at it at, your job as being alive is to take what was given to you, carry it well, enough, and enhance it to pass on. That is everything to me in an instance. That is what being Māori is. I think acts of service is the way to living a healthier life. If you're doing everything in your ngākau is pono, everything you're doing is tika and aligns with your tikanga of you, where you're from, that's where I find my oranga. That's where I go when I'm in turmoil, is back to that. Nothing is above the work that I have to do, the work that I carry for the people. Ko kona maklea tōku ingoa, he Māori ahau, e takatāpu I au, rua tukau mā whitu taku pakike, ko taku oranga e no ana ki roto I tēnei, my oranga sits within this, ko taku raukura he manawa nui ki te ao, rire au, Paimārire.